Hello and welcome to the first stream for eCommerce 99. My name is Luca Kling and I'm going to start streaming this game now every week to give you insights on what we're actually building here and what you can be excited for when it releases. So for today we're going to look at like the base idea of the game, and we're going to play a bit the early game and making sure to show off where we are right now with it, and maybe we are uncovering some bugs, looking into those and making sure that we can fix them on stream. But let's get right into it. So eCommerce 99 is a simulation game in which you're building your own e-commerce business, and there have been a lot of simulation games in the past few years, like probably the whole thing started kicking off with Supermarket Simulator, and we decided we want to do something similar but add on top of it. So instead of having just a store that you build up with a relatively shallow simulation, you want to do something that's actually much bigger in terms of simulation and also in the depth of what you're trying to achieve. So this one, I often will explain this game as the Amazon simulator. So it's not only about you creating one warehouse where you fulfill orders, but you're creating a company where you have offices, where you have warehouse, where you fulfill things, all these kinds of things. We need to reduce the game volume apparently. Can you hear me now? I need to wait for the delay. I just realized I can't hear the game sound either. So let me just set this up quite quickly. Okay, now we should be good. Good. So, yes, we were looking into how can we do a bigger simulation, like actually have customers that come in that have demands for different products and give the player meaningful choices in what they want to do with their time in the game. But before I talk too much, let me go actually into the game. Let's start a new one. What I'm going to name this one. Amazing store. Amazing store. Forgot an A there. And let's start it. So this game starts like Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon. I don't know if he's still CEO, but anyway, the founder of Amazon wants you to understand his origin story in a garage, and not with, I think it was 100 or 200 million in investment from a VC fund, but you have just been laid off from your boss, and now you're at the precipice of actually deciding what you want to do next. In this case, we got a little bit of a severance, our $1,500 that just appeared in the upper right corner, and we want to start our own business with that. So we're going to do this quick intro, and then we're going to start the game. So we start with the tutorial. Some assets are still loading, and of course we still have performance work to do with the game. That is the nature of development, I guess. This is our little cat Jeff. Currently he's sleeping, but we'll engage with him later. And yeah, this is our little garage. And hi Jeff. Over the progression in the game, we will actually acquire new places where we have much more space to house our inventory, our staff, and our office stuff. So first off, let's follow the tutorial. And first wants us to check out our nice just overview of all the different systems in the game that will help you if you get lost to actually find out what you need to do. When we're trying to limit the tutorial to the minimum, of what you need to know to actually make money, and then you're incentivized to actually explore yourself. Like you should find out yourself about like how to do marketing, how to improve your website. Like I think a lot of games show you too much too early, and maybe even too much, so you don't have anything to really explore for yourself. So now we actually ordered our first product, charging cables. I actually have some charging cables here. We printed out some, if you can see. These are the actual in-game assets. Now we have our own little stand or little shelf behind us, and we can simulate the game in real life. Everything is test played in real life, but now we need to stock those charging cables in our shelf. We want to keep everything clear, so we can either throw it away manually, or we can see if we can score some points. 11.4, that might actually be personal best. You get scores based on how far away you are when you throw the package you want to throw away. So we now have inventory in our shelf. It's now we actually need people to be able to buy it. So how do we do this? We are an e-commerce website, so we actually need to put it on our website, and for that we actually have this website builder, and we will go into this later a bit in depth, but you are able to actually progress your editor over time, making sure that it stays up to date, and start with something that's very akin to Amazon in the 90s. It's not Amazon. eBay in the 90s. I think eBay was before Amazon, I'm not sure. Maybe Amazon was first. Very, very ugly website, and then you slowly progress. So this is the charging cable that we have unlocked, that we can actually make sure to set up. We have some pre-description in here, but maybe we changed it. It charges. What else is it supposed to do? I think that is quite compelling marketing speak. And then we have our price here. So the market price is currently $8.11. We can go a bit higher. Let's do $20. Maybe let's do the classic $19.99. And this will mean that we will get less customers, but of course we have higher profit per customer. And then let's put it live. So in this game, compared to other games, you're actually able to put up new products and take them down again. Like for example, Supermarket Simulator, I at least often had the issue that I didn't want to stock all the products I had unlocked anymore. But if I didn't, I was actually getting into trouble with my customers. In this case, you decide what you want to stock, because some of those products might actually become less profitable for you, or you want to focus your customers on buying other stuff, or you want to run marketing campaigns, or you want to create monopolies for your product. So we basically, I did this very fast because I've done this now hundreds, probably thousands of times during the development of the game. But basically we pick up an order from our printer, we need to get one of our delivery boxes, and then let's see, in this case we need to have 2 charging cables in it. So let's quickly get that in, and now before we actually ship this, we should probably cut the box a little bit, close it, tape it, and then print it. And as you can see, some of the things here are still placeholders. The animation here for the administering the tape is, for example, something that is still being worked on. And then let's drop it off, and we get paid. That's amazing. So now we have basically understood the core loop, and from here we can make money and start to automate this. Maybe we should get Jeff some food before he runs away and starts eating outside, going on the hunt. So let's pick up the next order. Charging cable, again 2 charging cables, right? Yes, 2 charging cables. Let's fill it, stuff it, close it again, and then put our sticker on it. And then after we have fulfilled all our orders, which at the moment, as you can see in the upper right corner, the little box with the 2 means that we still have 2 open orders, we can actually progress to the next day to unlock some more stuff. So in this, now we're actually out of boxes, so we can assemble a few more. We can hold up to 10 boxes here, making sure that this goes fast. We can pre-assemble them. We can also assemble them when we actually are holding an order, but I think this one is a bit faster, a bit more efficient. Okay, let's do all this. Let's pack this up again and ship the next box. And while we're doing this, and today we have, it's the first time we're streaming, so probably very few people that will be listening at the end, but I hope in the cut-on we will see a bit more. I will also talk about a lot of things that probably repeat in the next days or in the next few streams, but we will talk next a bit about the customer simulation. So we have finished the day. We're a bit early, so basically at the we actually gave him food, but he was still hungry and still went out hunting. I'm sorry, Jeff. You can basically end your day in 2 ways or in 3 ways. Either you finish all your orders, or and you decide you want to finish early, or you reach the end of the work day, which is 17 o'clock, and you can finish, or you reach the end of the day at 12 o'clock, and then you are forced to enter. So now this is our end of day screen. We can see what's actually happened here. We made 159 or almost 160 bucks in revenue, but we purchased the products for 120, and then the utilities in our garage cost us 20, and we have delivered 5 orders. So this actually helped us actually achieve 2 levels already. So now we have unlocked more products and additional furniture, and we can have a look at that in a second. So before we start fulfilling orders again, let's actually have a look at which products we unlocked. So these are the ones that we have available right now, and these are the ones that are currently locked. But there again, we have 2 different versions, and again, UI is something we're still working on. There will be a lot of improvements, but you can see we already have those 4 here that we can basically unlock with unlock points that you get. So in this case, let's unlock the run man. No, I don't have the run man as a product here, and let's do the computer now. So, and now you can see we can actually purchase them. I should have purchased both of them. Which one did I purchase now? I think it was 300, so it must have been the run man. And then let's also put them actually live on our website. In this case, what do we want to write for the product description? It doesn't. I will use a lot of very bad dad jokes. I'm sorry. It doesn't need cheese to operate. Should be a big selling point. And then let's make it a bit more expensive. Yeah, that's good. Let's put it up for sale, and then we can also take care of the run man. Running with music is like running without music, but better. And then actually this one we also want to make a bit more expensive, because I want to get new levels quickly. So now we already have almost 1 o'clock. We should probably get to fulfill some of those. Okay, let's stack the run mans. The game is themed. Okay, there was a fail. The game is themed as a 90s, as set in the 90s. Only 9.8. I'm disappointed. We're trying to fulfill like this thing also by adding some iconic products, and of course in our own brands like the Run Man, which is a link to, of course, either the Walkman or the earlier Discman, and then we have other things like, for example, what I have here. The famous, let me just quickly switch to them, the famous Game Man. That's also a product. Let's see if we get to this unlock today. So let's go back to the game. So we did the charging cable. Oh, we actually packed too many. Right? Did I now have? It's okay. Now it's proper. Whoop. So there's. Here we go. Let's fulfill this and then charging cable again. The customers need some time to actually see the new product and get to order them before we will see some of the orders for the new products. Okay, let's fulfill some more. We have 3 more orders to go, almost end of day. If we would have employees, they would leave at they would start finishing up at 5 and then try to leave at 5. Or leave as soon as they're done, but even if they're not done, I think half an hour after the end of day, then they will just drop their things. So you want to then make sure that you have the appropriate staff to actually fulfill your orders. Oh, our first computer mouse. That's great. So the reason is that if you don't fulfill the orders in first we need to tape it, of course, in a certain time frame, we're going to, and the Run Man, perfect. We're going to get worse reviews. And if you get worse reviews, customers will be less likely to come to your store. Okay, so that ends the day, and let's go to the next one. So this time we actually made negative profit, or a loss rather, because we purchased a lot of new goods that we now have in our inventory, and we can soon actually start shipping. So this is basically, we have now more capital, and there will be a financial overview where you can actually see the value of your business. Let's see if we actually reached a new level. Yes, we actually reached a new level, which unlocked a few more products, and our first employee, the packer, that might help us to fulfill orders. I will actually very quickly take a screenshot of this, because this should not be happening, and I was asked if I see it again to make a screenshot of the person that takes care of the UI in our case. Now the big question is, like, why, or like a question I would have is, why do we have this unlock point system, right? Like at the moment I have a certain amount of unlock points, and we will also display them somewhere here, so you know, actually they're down here, so we have 2, and we could unlock different kinds of products here, but we can't unlock all of them. And why don't we just make it so that if you reach a certain level, you can actually unlock them? The reason is simply that we want to have meaning in what you're unlocking. So the charging cable, for example, is not necessarily worse as an unlock than, let's say, the RAM that is much later. Generally, you will see that the value of the items later becomes much bigger, right? So if you have a stationary computer, so this is the price for a box, and the box of stationary computer has 2 in them. There are much more laptops in a box of laptops, that's why it's more expensive. And I think the individual item cost is also more expensive. And so you can have, for the same amount of work, you can have a higher profit, but maybe even your margin is lower. But that being said, we wanted there to be a meaningful decision to make sure that the player will unlock what they want to unlock. Especially because, as you can see here, we're actually planning on having multiple suppliers. At the moment, the discussion is like, as you can see here, this one was called Debbie's Decorations, but we're actually looking into having some toy company here. At the moment, the working name is Terry's Toys. And with that one, we can bring out a lot of iconic ones. Like, I don't know, hungry hippos. I don't know that we can call it starving rhinoceroses. I don't know, or the Furbies of the world. Like all these kinds of things that you can then start selling. And we don't want you to have to focus on one first and then go to the next one. But everything in this game should be a meaningful decision for you. So let's unlock another one. Let's unlock the we need level 5 for this one. Let's just, you know what, let's just get these two, and now we also need a new shelf to finish this up. So we have, you saw where we built by the products. We also have our furniture supplier, and we have quite a selections already of furniture already in the game. Again, balancing and all this, and some pictures are still missing, but you can see that we have quite a few options for you to play with. Some of them are functional, some of them are cosmetic. Like for example, let's see what we can. We don't have the pictures for the cosmetic ones yet. But for example, the pin wall you can place on the wall. At the moment, it doesn't have mechanic attached, but it enables you to design, like for example, an office space or the desk lamp. While for example, the shelves and the wooden desks give you real things you can do with them. And then, as you can see here, for example, at the moment we're using the tape roll. This one is the tape roller. A little bit confusing. We need to talk about the naming here, but this one gives you a much faster animation to actually do it, so you can also level up your packing stations. So in this case, actually, let's go for the big shelf to have a second one, and then let's place this. So where do we want to place it? Maybe perpendicular to this one. Yes. And then we can just fill up a few more spaces here. So I think this one, unfortunate. This one, of course, per shelf space is cheaper than the smaller ones, but you get much more flexibility how to place them with the smaller ones. Okay, we actually need to get into fulfilling our orders. So this one is charging cables and computer mouse. Let's fill this, let's tape, let's attach, let's send. And as you can see, now we can even end the day because it's already past 5, but we first want to actually hopefully be able to hurry up and finish those orders before the day ends for real. Okay, we should pre-assemble them. So this was 2 runmen and 2 charging cables. To hurry. Okay, 3 more deliveries. Charging cable, runman. Oh, we also should before the end of the day should put should put live the new products. Oh, that was the last one. Great. So let's quickly do this. Add new products. In this case, because we don't have time, I will do the quick one. We will go with the standard prices. We can also, let's quickly change this here. 24, and this one we have the same. No. And then let's pre-assemble those before the start of the next day, so we can be fast the next day. And I think that's it. We've done it, yeah. We managed. Oh, the cat wants food. I always forget to take care of the cat. Much more interested in the money we're producing. We bought a lot of stuff. We bought like 2 new products, a new shelf and everything, and we were actually able to compensate for most of this. So that's actually great news. And let's see if we already reached the next level. Yes. Again, balancing needs to be adjusted, and here you can see we now unlocked more products. The headset, for example, that's another one I can show you a bit more close. I'm quite proud that we managed to do those packages that actually look really cool. It's the actual things from the game. So we might put this live as well. It's very cool. The plan is to do more of them as a streaming prop behind us, setting up the whole thing, and also filling our empty frame here with either the employee of the month or a picture of Jeff. We will see what comes up first, or what we think is better at the end. Or maybe we could just get another what do you call it? Frame. Framing the question. Okay, so this was already quite stressful. We need to get a packer. So let's get a packer. They have a salary. They also have a cost to hire them. And as soon as you hire them, they will start fulfilling orders for you. These guys, the packers, are purely for fulfilling the orders. And as you can see, they have the death stare of someone who needs to pack packages the whole day. And they will help us now fulfill those. So charging cable, it was a charging cable and a mouse pad. So we can have him work on this for a bit, or her actually, it's a her I think. And look at some other stuff. So I talked about the website builder before, and I think we will do a deep dive next. Actually, you know what, we will go over everything, because hopefully a lot of new people will join us over the time, and we can go over everything again and again and again. So sorry for you who joined today already. You can't see the game. Oh yes, good point. You can't see the game. Now we see the game again. Sorry for that. So let me... you didn't even see the packer then. So we got a new packer. We hired her, and she's actually fulfilling all the... she will fulfill the orders for us. So that, now she's having demands. We need to restock the charging cables. We're out of that. Let's quickly do that before we look into the website. And we can focus a bit more on other parts of the game to look at. So let's do this. And yes, now that she's on track again, let's hope she manages to fulfill all the orders. Let's have a look at the website builder. So as you can see, at the moment we have quite few visitors on the website. We can change that through multiple ways. One, we can make our website more attractive. Two, we can actually have good reviews, which will make it more likely that people come in. We can fulfill orders for people that ordered from us, and that will mean that they will be more likely to come back for us if they have a good experience with us. And we can use marketing campaigns, which we will look at later. But let's have a look at editing the website. So this is our website currently. It's very bleak. This one is still and this one will show later the name of your company. This still needs to be implemented. You can see at the moment we're just a list of products here. But I think we should probably add some. Actually, let's go into the product grid and add some images. And now we already upgraded our product positioning, and this will actually give us a benefit. So now people are more likely to be converted by our website. As you can see, the number was wrong in the pop-up, but as you can see, we have a thing called design points. These are basically us as the player working on making sure that the player, the customer, our website gets better. And later on, we can actually hire web designers to make this, to create more of those points, to make sure that we can progress further and further. And this simulates the building of a actual web-based company in the 90s, right? You start yourself, you have your first shitty website, program in your garage, and then later you hire more and more web developers to actually make it better and better. As you can see, like this one, the pictures cost us 100 design points, while upgrading this to level 2 will actually this is upgrading the whole product grid to level 2 will cost us 2,000 points, but each of those can actually be upgraded to higher levels, and then you will unlock more if you get close to design point costs they have. So let's add a sidebar that's very cheap, 10 design points here, and we want to add some new widgets here. And since we actually accumulated quite a lot of points, let's put some external links, media widget with Jeff, and then also Mr. Shelf Life widget, which will actually this Mr. Shelf Life widget is, I don't think it's represented here yet, but it will be able to reduce the cost of when we order for Mr. Shelf Life something new. And you can see again, like these numbers need to be balanced, and like for example this one is actually $100 instead of 10,000. It's a display issue, but you actually get tangible benefits from upgrading your website. And the vision here is you start with something very shitty from the 90s and you end up with a modern website in the when you come to the end game of eCommerce 99. So let's actually see. Okay, our worker did a good job. She fulfilled all our orders and she already went home. Let's just go to the next day. This day we actually made a great profit. I mean, we didn't buy a lot. We spent most of our time on our website and making sure that we have the best upgrade selected there, and we hired someone. So now our expenses actually went up significantly because of course we need to pay her. This might include the initial fee to hire her as well, but we only had to buy the one time the charging cables. And then let's see. Oh, with this we actually will unlock a new level and some new things, and actually a first new location that we probably will not look at today, but another time, because we need to actually save up some money to get there. By the way, the upgrade is based on the amount of revenue we made. So the bigger your revenue becomes, the more options you get as a business. So our worker will enter at 9 o'clock and make sure that everything is in order. But like we're actually running quite low on stock right now. Oh, there she is. We can start setting up some new products. That's not products, that's places. And I want to unlock we're not level 7 yet. We were level 6, right? This one. We want the headset. What else should we unlock? Anybody in chat who wants to make a suggestion? I will wait for you. So we have the keyboard, RAM, webcam, and CPU. Let me know. Or maybe actually CPU isn't unlocked yet. It's only these three: computer, keyboard, RAM, and webcam. Please let me know. In the meantime, we already unlocked the headset, so let's go into it. I will make this more expensive. And as you can see now, here the margin might actually be lower or higher, but also you're getting more per ship order. So the orders that you're getting become more valuable to you. Okay, she's doing her job. We have quite a lot of what's called orders, 9 orders currently waiting, and she needs to do this herself. Let's actually help her a bit and assemble a few more boxes, so she can just pick them up instead of having to assemble them herself all the time. With 9 orders, I think I will actually get another packer. And now we have unlocked also 2 new, what are they called? Workers, staff, people. One is the HR representative. The HR representative allows you to have more staff. So your limit at the moment is 3 people that you could handle from yourself, and then for each HR representative you hire, you can have 3 additional ones. And then the buyer at the moment is generating new unlock points for you over time. So they are basically managing the relationship with your suppliers to make sure that you can get access to more of their stock. And something that isn't implemented yet, but will be when the game releases, that you can set them to automatically order new stuff. Like for example, now we just run out of computer mouses or computer mice. So, and here, have some food. So we need to restock that. The buyer would do that automatically for you, and you can have 1 for each location you're in. So now we're also run out of mouse pads, and we haven't even stocked the headsets yet. So let's just set up those 3 items. Okay, headsets go here. Is it empty? Yes. Great. Oh. Ah. Anyway, then we have this one here, and then the mouse pad. She also wanted mouse pads. So let's see what you can do here. One thing as well, as you can see, that you will run into when your operation grows is at the moment your workers are actually having to queue to get to different things, like either if it's the shelves or if it's your packing station. You can actually set up multiple of those, and they will choose where can they be with the to be most efficient. If there's a long queue, they will choose another one. Or you could even set one up where you have each item on a different table to make sure that they don't have to wait until everybody finished everything. So there's a degree of optimizing your chains, what's called your supply chain. So that's where it's coming in. Anyway, your work chains, your like the traffic throughout your warehouse, as well as how you want to set it up. So now, as you can see, actually 2 were not enough to fulfill the work total of today. So one was able to finish their order, the other one wasn't. We can finish it for them, or they will pick it up, just pick it up next day. But let's just get some charging cables restocked, because that was the reason she couldn't finish it, and then eventually run out of time for waiting for us. So just 2 charging cables, back to the basics, and then let's fulfill this, make some money. Almost $40. It's a complicated one. 3 different ones. Charging cable, run main, charging cable. We don't have run mans anymore. Ay. Run man. And what was the last? Maybe I should have checked the last one first. Frustrating. Run man and phone case. Run man, phone case. Set this all up, and then print it out and get it delivered. And that was the last order, so now we can change the day. Let's see. Ooh, we had revenue of $1,000. That's actually amazing. So we're able to cover the cost of us expanding into new products, getting new staff. So that's actually quite a good track record. And then already level 8. Now we also got a stocker. The stocker enables us to not enable us. It's a worker that will, or floor worker that will actually stock items that we order for us. So let's actually hire one, although we don't necessarily need him right now. Later we can show what he's doing. So now you can see we hired 3 people, and now we need to hire an HR representative to actually hire more. So he's now waiting for us to order something. We just have refilled everything, but I'm sure that we will actually have enough orders to empty one of them, and then we can see what he is doing. Waiting, staring into our soul. Okay, let's see. So game audio got loud again. Let's see if I can fix this. So should be a bit less loud now. Good. So nobody told me what to unlock, so I will make an executive decision now. Oh yeah, we wanted to unlock the game man. Great, because I've shown it before. I will show it again because I'm quite happy on how they turned out. We now are going to ship the game man. Play your favorite games on the go. 20 minutes playtime. 2 secret games in the box. It says on the back. I wonder where the barcodes actually lead. If they're actually doing something real or not. I need to try this out, or if they're just like, if we just generated them from like a random barcode generator. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I wanted to actually stock this one. The game man, it's quite expensive, 480. But I think, oh yeah, we also need to actually put it live on the website. I mean, like we're selling them for 130, or the market price is currently 130. Actually, 100. Actually, we want to attract a few more people. So let's set at 135. Let's put it live. And I mean, I wrote this for the description, but so we can leave it. But I think it's quite funny. The Legend of Bob and Super Tiffany Twisters. It's references to certain games that I couldn't name. Oh, now we got the box, and I was talking so long we missed him actually delivering or like fulfilling it. Let's help them out with assembling a few new boxes so they don't have to waste their time doing it themselves. Great. So we're doing all this. I would say it is, come on, nah, perfect. Now we can do it. Okay, we need to be fast so we can, I mean, we could also order before. Okay, so he picks up the box. Yeah. They're trying to get in each other's way. As you can see, there's still some work with the animations to be done and everything. But again, this is, I would say, an almost feature complete version, but not yet content complete. And then he throws away this. Maybe we should give Jeff a box actually to live in. The problem is that he will steal our box right away. No, he stole our box. Okay, Jeff will get a box eventually. They actually didn't manage to fulfill the orders again. So I think what we should be, I mean, let's see, they have an hour left. But this was cutting it quite close. So he's filling this up. They're all waiting for the charging cables. Jeff is as well. Oh, we can't. Oh, he's running away. Actually, so Jeff has a trust score, and it goes down if you don't feed him properly. And I have been very lackluster in feeding him. And when he trusts you, you can actually pet him, you can pick him up. But oh yeah, he was very hungry. So as you can see now, if I try to pick him up, he actually runs away because he's very hungry. Hallelujah! How hungry? Oh, he's purring. I didn't hear that before. We must have implemented recently, or I just did normally ignore Jeff. I'm sorry, little fella. Oh, yeah, so they didn't manage to fulfill all the orders. So I think tomorrow we're going to hire an HR person, and we'll set up and hire a new packer. So we need a charging cable, a computer mouse, and a run man. We don't have run mans anymore. Oh, but that is good. Like our guy is, our stalker is gone, so we can just leave that box for Jeff to play with. Let's put it here. So let's just put it here, and then we need one run man. Are you 127? Yeah. Okay, man. We haven't fed you for so long. You're very hungry. And then one game man. Where the game man's? There. So, and then we can go over. Oh, that shouldn't happen. What happened? Let me quickly see if I think there's a fix for this. Yes. I think maybe one of my drivers crashed. That being said, I think the day is over and we can move on. Ooh, 1,700. We're actually scaling quite hard right now, which is great because we need to invest in more people. Again, like, you shouldn't unlock that much at once, but it's good. So, oh, and medium settings, we haven't fixed the lighting yet, as you can see. Let me see if I can actually put it back on high again. No, there's something, another bug that we need to fix. We wanted to hire, let's see where the charging cable is. There, charging cable, computer mouse, and a phone case. And then we are going to check if we can hire HR. And maybe I just need to, perfect. We want to hire HR, but for all basically white collar workers, we also need to purchase office desks here. It doesn't have a picture here yet, but has an asset. So let's just place this down. Where do we want her to sit? In the corner. Here in the corner. So she can now sit there and work. And what we can do now to actually something, I think I need to restart the save. And again, it's in development, so we will encounter bugs that we will fix. And on the stream in the future, we will also address a lot of those issues. Let's see. Oh, what's happening here? I think I loaded the wrong game. Load. Yeah, the Amazing Store, not the Everything Store. I'm sorry. So, sorry for not showing the game again. I'm very sorry. I'm sure I hope you didn't miss anything for too long. Or didn't miss things for too long. But let's have a look at. Oh yeah, we wanted to hire the HR representative. We needed to set up a desk. At the moment, saves are always done at the end of the day. In the final version, we're aiming for having it whenever you want them to be. So now we have this. Oh no, he throws away my empty box. I guess this is one thing where that we need to check that we can leave some boxes for Jeff and dedicate them. But Jeff actually loves sleeping in boxes. And now we can hire another packer, because our packers currently are not able to keep up with the orders. We also now have an accountant that we have unlocked. The accountant actually gives you access to financial information. This is not done yet, so I won't share it, but we will have that in soon. So each of you basically have two kinds of workers. You have the blue collar workers. They are helping you in your warehouse with actual things that generate money, like in real life. And then you have the white collar workers that unlock things for you, that that makes sure that certain things are working. So for example, the HR person that we hired helps us to have more people. The accountant gives us access to financial data. Oh, she doesn't like what she's working with. I guess it's Windows 2000. I don't know when Windows 2000 came out. Probably after 2000, but who knows. And then you have product marketing managers, which enable you to do marketing campaigns. You have the web designers I mentioned that help you to create design points. You have the buyers that auto-order products for you when they're out of stock, or that help you to get more products unlocked. What else do we have? We have analysts, which give you access to first general stats about your store, and then product stats, so you can actually make informed decision which of the products you want to expand into next. And now it's the mouse. We should probably check a bit. So we probably also want more headphones, more phone cases. More headphones and more phone cases. So let's have a look. Phone cases, headsets, and charging cables. Actually, good that you said it before. Is that enough? Yeah, it's quite expensive, but that's fine. Charging cables. We just ordered that, and now this dude helps us fulfill everything. So let's put this in this, so they're not all queuing behind the other one. And then we can add this here, and one more here. And yes, 10.2 points. Great. So let's actually have a quick look at the warehouse, and if we already unlocked something. It seems, yeah, we have unlocked the industrial warehouse and the small warehouse. And this one we still would need to unlock, but let's have a look. Oh, we actually in this version of the game you don't actually need to purchase it, but basically, as I said, later in the game you will unlock more locations. This is like one of the end game warehouses that you can acquire, where you have like huge floor to place all your shelves and products in. You will have somebody forgot the mouse pad here. You will have a little office space here, and then on top you have space for your own private office that you can start to furnish, and that enables you to also personalize quite a lot. So as you have seen with let's go quickly back. Oh yeah, they didn't finish it again. Maybe we need even more packers. Let's see if we actually already unlocked some cosmetic furniture to place on the desk. Okay, table clock. I mean, we have the table clock. Let's see, when do we get the desk lamp? It's level 13, so we need to wait a little bit more to really furnish this. But I can already show you this shelf. So we have many different shelves, and most of them work the same, but you also need space for certain products. Like for example, the desktop computers I showed you before, they need much more space to be placed. So you need to actually get one of those high, I think I called them heavy duty shelves, or it was that's what they were called there, to fulfill this. But now let's go to the next day. We didn't make a profit, but we also bought some stuff, so that's fine. It's mostly the purchases, but if we wouldn't, like, we're actually going up in inventory and in furniture, so that's great. Maybe we need to add something here with company value. So we unlocked even more products, wooden desk, so we can probably use that to unlock a new product. Now, we have unlocked a new product, but we can use our product unlock points to get even more Ooh, the computer monitor. Or the boombox. Ah! We don't have unlock points anymore. So this is where we now would need to get the buyers. I actually haven't tested yet if they work properly. We don't have enough desks. So let's see if we can fix this. I mean, I know we can fix it. So let's just set this up. We can't place it here anymore. And this is where basically space starts to become an issue, right? So we now, if we unlock a few more products, we actually need to get more shelves to set them up, to unlock, oh, this is also something we need to fix, to unlock the many of the features and speed them up. We need to have desks, so you want to expand to an office very soon. And then bigger warehouses as well. So let's get the mouse. Apparently they're all waiting for mice. Here, let's get the mouse. Oh yeah, probably that's why they were all not finished with the products, with their orders, because they we forgot to restock the mouse. They're trying to get it to a queue, but it's getting quite crowded in here. Good. Let's fulfill one order ourselves as well. So two charging cables, a computer mouse, or two mice. I don't know, do you call computer mouse also with the plural mice? It feels like that should be reserved for animals, but I don't know. It's quite interesting. I don't know, it's really interesting. It's interesting to me. So we have the buyer. At the moment we don't have the overview yet where you see where they generate the unlock points, but eventually we should have enough that we can unlock we're already there. The computer, no, wait, I didn't want the computer monitor, I want the boo. Wait, maybe, yeah, we still don't have enough, it was there before. He needs to generate them over time. So charging cable, we can order that one, and it's already getting close to the hour because the stream will be an hour. So we will finish the day today, and then we will wrap the stream up. Let's just give them some boxes to pick up, and yeah. So next week on Thursday, this was a weekly stream. We will always do it on Thursday at 9 o'clock CEST, so Central European Summertime, whatever that is, in your local time. But you can figure that out also on Twitch or YouTube. Both of those platforms we're streaming by just checking the schedule on our channel. And next week we will talk about the underlying simulation of this game. So how does the customer simulation work? How does the price finding work? All these kinds of things. So they are off to the races, and we are going to help them finish up the day so we can start next time from where we are right now, or maybe we actually have a lot of improvements, and we might use a new build for the next stream. I know we already have a lot of improvements. This was the build I had available at the moment, so probably we'll have a new build, and maybe we start a new game. Maybe we continue with the one we have right now. Don't go home. There's so much to do. We don't pay them enough. Charging cable. We don't have mice. I bet that the market price, that we have quite a competitive price for the mice right now. Let's have a look. Computer mouse. Yes, so the market price went up significantly, like we were 10% above it. So now it's more likely that customers will come to us than to other places. So we can actually we can actually sell more, or we can optimize for our revenue by seeing how close we are to the market price, or even underbidding. And no, I said I would talk about it next week. So tune in next week when we're going to talk about the underlying simulation. That was a very bad throw. Had a very quick frame rate drop there. Computer mouse and a mouse pad, and then we are good. We will end the day. So we're ending with 1,500 and $100 profit. That's great, by even filling up a lot of things and unlocking web designers. I think that's a good time. So thanks everybody for listening. Again, next week, Thursday, 9 o'clock CEST, or check in your streaming service, either YouTube or Twitch, when the next stream is scheduled. I'm looking forward to seeing you there and hopefully asking some questions.